Hi everyone, welcome to this week's energy forecast, or welcome to a disclaimer that I have to add to the beginning of this week's energy forecast. So while I was recording this week, I mistakenly said that we are entering the energy of a full moon, which is not the case at all. We are just getting out of the energy of a new moon. The full moon will be in next week's video. So my first reaction was to re-record this week's video, but as I went through the cards and the guidance, I really feel that it is energetically relevant this week, so I hesitated to re-record it. So please disregard any mention that I make of the full moon, and I do feel like the rest of it is energetically relevant. Perhaps there is something going on this week astrologically that would give the energy of a full moon. Any of my astrological friends can comment down below and let me know if there's a reason I was feeling that release energy or if it was just a faux pas. Either way, I hope you enjoy the remainder of this week's guidance, and I hope you tune in next week for the actual full moon energetic forecast. Hi everybody, welcome back to this week's Oracle reading for the week of July 11th through the 17th, 2021. My name is Stephanie. Welcome if this is your first visit to my channel. So each week we do an energetic forecast to let us know what to expect in the coming week. I am in a little bit different space again this week, so I apologize if I'm not looking at the camera correctly. I also have this lovely cat here who will be joining us today, who I could not convince to move, so she's going to stay. So this week I think we will do our guiding crystal energy from crystal deck number 1. And these are from healingcrystals.com. And then our 7 oracle cards for the guidance for the week from the Whispers of the Ocean oracle card deck. So I did go ahead and draw 7 cards from that one and our 1 crystal card, and I have not peeked at them yet. I like to look at them and see how the week unfolds as I talk to you. So again, this is July 11th through the 17th, 2021, but if you stumble across this guidance outside that time and it feels relevant to you, then it is. So we do have a full moon on July 15th, which I believe is Thursday. And I feel like there might be maybe some tension or irritability, especially when dealing with relationships and others. And always remember, when I say relationships, that is not romantic relationships, or certainly not limited to romantic relationships. But coworkers, friends, family, anybody who you have a connection with in your life or you have to deal with in your life. So I certainly don't want that to become a self-fulfilling prophecy as far as attention or irritability, but maybe just something to be aware of as we approach that full moon. So the crystal card that we have this week, let's see what comes out, is, oh, I like this for this week. It's green jade. So its 3 keywords are abundance, protection, and harmony, which is especially welcome during the increased energies of a full moon. It connects to the heart chakra, so we're kind of filtering through that lens of love. And the mantra or affirmation that you can use when working with this energy is, my relationships are filled with harmony and good fortune. So I feel like this is popping out as maybe the antidote to the increased energy that might be coming out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And we'll see how the cards unfold. Again, I don't want to anticipate anything, but we want to be prepared for it. So just energy to be aware of. But using this as kind of the counterweight or the antidote to that energy of tension and irritability when dealing with others that may come in for some of us later this week. My relationships are filled with harmony and good fortune. So that is your green jade energy this week. My relationships are filled with harmony and good fortune. And unfortunately, in the space I'm at right now, I don't have my little card holder set up, so I'm just going to show you these one at a time. But do maybe make some notes, or you're always welcome to leave a comment below to yourself that you can refer to back to later in the week. And if you put a timestamp for anything that feels relevant, like say something right now at 3 minutes and 25 seconds feels especially relevant and you want to revisit it, or you want to go day by day and timestamp the beginning of each day, you can do that. Just leave a comment to yourself and put the timestamp, and then when you click it, you'll go directly to that part of the video. So you can revisit it throughout the week. So let's see what we have for Sunday. Sunday is July 11th. We all know how I like the self-care cards on Sundays, or the sort of supportive and relaxing cards on Sundays. So this is Sunday, we have Adrift in Shallow Water. So it says, take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. So very much that energy that I love on Sundays. This is about slowing down, connecting to self, appreciating the small things. This may be a day that is best spent in solitude or moving slowly and just noticing any bits of serenity that are available to you. So there is our Sunday energy. Monday is July 12th. We have Enjoy the Journey. So I like this. Stay present and flexible. Present but flexible. So that's another kind of detached from outcome energy, isn't it? Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or future. So I think that's super important right now. It's always important, but really this week I'm getting a strong message that this is very important to stay in the now. Don't dwell in the past, don't rehash, don't ruminate on things that have already happened, but also don't project too far into the future, into a space that makes you anxious or uncomfortable. So stay centered, stay grounded, stay in the now. Be present, be aware, be self-aware, and be thankful for where you are currently. Notice the good things that are in your life right now. So that is your Enjoy the Journey energy for Monday, the 12th. Tuesday, July 13th, we have the Keeping It in Check card. So here we have another awareness card, another especially self-awareness card. So keeping it in check says, pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. So this does say, look beneath the surface at any information you get this week. So it's about being in the flow of life, not worrying about controlling the outcomes, being in that energy of detachment that we have talked so much about lately, and has been a theme over the past few weeks, readings, being aware of your big dreams, and being aware of your opportunities, but being detached from the minutia. So this is not an energy of sticking your head in the sand and ignoring things, but this is an energy of looking beneath the surface and being aware of what is and is not for you. So that is your Tuesday energy. And then Wednesday we have, which is July 14th, setting up parameters. So interesting. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. So again, going back to that message I got at the beginning about relationships, not just being limited to romantic relationships. So many times I feel like when we say relationships, that's where our heads go, like significant other or romantic relationship or partner. And it's not. It's all the contacts in our lives. So setting up parameters, being about taking an assessment of all of these relationships in your life and being clear about what your boundaries and limitations are right now. And those can change throughout our lives. We don't have to have rigid boundaries. Our boundaries can be more like rubber bands. But there are times for them, and there are times that we need to be firmer with them and firmer with certain people with them. So, it doesn't have to be a permanent boundary. It can be a boundary for now, and that goes back to the Enjoy the Journey energy about staying in the now. What is knowing what is for you right now. So this, again, is Wednesday. So being clear about which relationships in your life are supportive, nurturing, and healthy, and which ones are draining and need maybe a reevaluation as far as their continued space in your life. So that's our Wednesday energy, setting up parameters. Thursday, full moon. This is perfect. Dancing in the Rainbow. So I love this card. It says break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. So this again is about being in the now, finding out what you truly desire now. It's not the same as what was in the past. We're not the same people we used to be. You know, we can't continue to do what we've always done and have a sense of fulfillment or happiness sometimes. So this is about being in the now, but it's also the perfect release card because release work is really kind of boosted during the energy of a full moon. So this is about breaking free. It's a major card of release, which is perfect for today, but it also ties to yesterday's card about perhaps some relationships in your life being past their expiration date and choosing to release or let go of those. And then you open up more space to bring in joy in whatever form. It could be another relationship, but it might just be, you know, deeper dives into things you've been wanting to research or study or self-improvement. It could be anything, but you open up more space in your life for good things to come in. So this card is also about play and letting go, which is that full moon energy. Dolphins have a playful energy and are also very symbolic and tied to intuition and communication. So super important to have clear communication, letting go of that which is not clear, not supportive, and past its expiration date in your life right now. So then continuing on to Friday, which is July 16th, is the Rediscover Your Zeal card, which I think we do when we let go of what's not serving us. So when we're in that release energy, this being on its heels the following day, when we're still kind of in that whooshing out of what we no longer need from the boost we get from the full moon, it says pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. So this is perfect because it speaks to being at a crossroads and taking a good look at the path you're on. Making sure that path includes things that bring you joy, like the dolphin energy indicates, things that bring happiness, joy, and a sense of play into your life. So rediscovering your zeal is our Friday energy. And then Saturday. So back around to Saturday, which is July 17th, we have disengaged from outcomes. This has come up so frequently over the past few readings or past few months even, I think. So it says, let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or unresolved lack of forgiveness that you might be holding on to. So it doesn't get much clearer than this, does it? That we are in release mode this week. So still in the energy of the full moon, this week really focusing on relationships and which ones are supportive, which ones could benefit from some adjustments, especially in communication, and which ones have reached that expiration date and they're better just being let go of to open up additional space in your life. So if you disengage from emotion and disengage from outcomes, it makes it much easier to see these things objectively because relationships are so filled with emotion, sometimes we are not able to see them objectively, and detachment is necessary. Also remember the energy of the full moon can sometimes cause heightened emotions. So disengaging from outcomes now and revisiting or reevaluating heavy issues and relationships next week may give you a different perspective. But for now, for today, this message is to enjoy the energy of play. Focus on the energy of the green jade, that is our supportive crystal energy for the week, which says, my relationships are filled with harmony and good fortune. And let that be your guiding light for this week. So that is our Saturday energy. I hope everything unfolds perfectly for you this week, and I will see you next week.